The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or follow Britpod Scene on Twitter to find out more.
I love it. That's our mentality now. Let's see what happens.
Welcome to the All Seeing Guys. The All Seeing Guys.
See what?
James Corden, he's English, hosts a show in America. I saw a video today on YouTube of him getting punched in the face in slow motion, and I liked it.
Slow motion.
The slow-mo guys, they punched him in the face in slow motion. They punched him in the face in slow motion. Slow-mo video, you can see it on YouTube.
James Corden in the face in slow motion.
Slow-mo guys, they wear headphones. Not James Corden, slow motion. Hit him in the face with a big fat dick.
Punch James Corden in the face in slow motion.
Welcome to what I believe is possibly episode 86 of the All Seeing Guys.
I reckon that's right.
I think that is correct. I could be wrong. Could
This-
be 87.
Yeah, but in the end of the day, numbers don't matter.
But what do I know? I'm a simple farmer's
We should
boy.
start doing letters.
To who?
Episode A.
Oh, man, we'll do... like, there's confusing... You know, like when, for example, my in-laws, next door, someone bought the house.
Yeah.
But rather than live in it as a house or just have it, they split it into two. But not even like top and bottom flats. I'm talking like down the middle.
Was it one of those situations like in a TV show where they have a falling out and they split the room down the middle?
Very much so. But a lot more money spent, I think. And more money to get.
Really committed to a falling out.
So it's like, yeah, rather than, lower ground, upper ground, it was like down the middle into two small but tall houses. Well, not even tall, really. Same level. And they would have been 17, and our house would have been 16.
Okay.
That house was number 17. So surely you would make it
17A.
17A, 17B.
Yeah.
No, they did not.
What?
They made it 16A. Or 16B.
No, that's not their place.
They made it 16B.
That's not their place.
And it's like, why did they do that? Where's 16? We're not to do with this little enterprise you've got going on. And we get their mail, and our mail goes to them all the time.
That's fucked up shit. No, that's not their number to give.
No, it's not. It's bad.
That's an outrage.
Well, you know what? We're angry.
Greg, I'm fucking outraged.
We're
by
in our
that.
mid-30s, and we're angry about housing numbers.
Oh, this is fucking spun me out.
I can't remember why I'm even talking about this.
No.
Oh, you're about doing letters for the episode. Well, there you
that's
go.
it, you go.
It gets confusing, so I'm going to fuck with letters.
No, you're right.
Welcome to
Hello.
episode 86 of the All Seeing Guys. I, of course, am Greg.
And obviously, I'm Joe.
Joe, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm really good.
This is a bit different for us. We're doing a midweek recording session.
This ain't no Friday night bullshit.
These are very rare.
This is
very
rare.
rare.
We haven't recorded on a weeknight since I moved house.
I don't know. That's true, actually. Yeah, we've not been here. Yeah, it's always been like every other weekend or so. But no,
Yeah.
we're here, and it is Wednesday.
It's a good feeling. I
It is
like it.
Wednesday. It's midweek. It's Wednesday.
A couple of rums,
It's-
bit of pizza.
It's 9:15. A bit of pizza. Quite a lot of pizza.
Quite a lot of pizza,
I feel
good
like if you
pizza.
threw me in the river, I would sink instantly.
That's unfortunate. And don't worry, I won't be doing that.
I hope not. It's a long way to the
Because,
river.
yeah, we'd have to walk there, and by that point, you'd probably feel all right.
I mean, I'd probably want to get the bus, to be honest with you. I'm not going to walk there.
You're going to walk to the...
I'm not going to walk the mile.
Yeah, but why would
Walking
you
the
get
mile.
on, why
Walking
would
the
you,
mile.
No, why would you get on a bus to go in the different direction to home? It doesn't make sense.
I thought we were talking about going to a bridge to throw me off it.
No, like a river.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw you off a bridge.
in
I'm
my
just going to throw you in the river.
Oh, right. Well, in my head, I was picturing the bridge in Kingston
No, that
going
would
over
kill
the river.
you.
What was the point?
You get sucked into the...
It's a bad river to fall into, I agree.
Yeah. I never understood how people died in it, and then someone said about the current, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes
You can
sense.
see it sometimes. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I guess I underestimated the power of water.
Man, it happened. Man, people fall in that river all the time.
I've been drinking a lot more water, Greg. You'll be happy to know.
Well, not out of the fucking river, I hope.
Not
It's
out
fucking
the
disgusting.
river,
That'll make
of
you ill, mate. You'll
course
be shitting
not.
for days.
Yeah,
weeks.
but I'd be a lot
weeks, probably.
But imagine how clean my insides would be, though.
No, I
Well,
don't
no,
think
they'd
that would be the
cleared
case.
out, mate. They'd be absolutely
Well,
cleared out,
yeah,
renovated.
Well, I don't know. There might have been
My
some shit going
anus
on in there.
and bowels and rectum would be
There's an easier way to do
absolutely
that. Mate.
refurbished.
You can do the old colonoscopy or stick a feather duster up there.
No, I don't. Why a feather duster?
Would you do a colonoscopy? We had this discussion before, didn't we?
Like an enema?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Isn't a colonoscopy like having your prostate checked for cancer or something?
No, like no, it's not that. I mean,
No.
it's not like a medical. I suppose I don't think it's. I don't think it's something the NHS, the doctor would give you down the surgery.
I'd have an enema.
So I know people that've done it, and it's I remember the first guy who did it he did it in Thailand,
Right.
and they made him drink.
You know what? Don't think that's the place to get.
Well, it wasn't a thing then.
You know what? Nah, Thailand's not the place for bum stuff.
It's not like bum stuff. Well, it is, but like, okay, so
Absolutely
it's
bum stuff.
I was working that checks at the time. It was fucking years ago, and that means nothing to people listening, but it was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And he was in Thailand, and he said he did this thing to clear him out, and they gave him like a clay milkshake. He'd drink like a few of them in a short space of time,
Right.
and it like fuck your guts and stuff. And then usually
Your
like
guts.
lay
Is
down.
that the medical term, is it?
And I think he just shit loads, but here you can have the tube. The tube goes up your bum,
Yeah.
and it kind of sets you off like I need a shit, but it kind of sucks it all out,
Yeah.
and it's just. Cheryl Baker did it once on TV. She did it live on TV. I like. Do you remember that show, The Salon? Do you remember that? That was like a reality show.
I remember that
She
shit.
went in the salon to have a colonoscopy, and it was like on TV, and they showed like a close up of the clear tube, and this occasion's brown flake go. Whoosh, whoosh.
I'd have an M&M.
I'd have one, I think.
I
reckon
hear
it's
they're
fun.
really great.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'd feel. Would you? I like to think I feel great afterwards, but
I feel
maybe not as soon as I think it's pulled out
I
my
think
arse.
out of everything, I think I just enjoy that giant shit that you'd have afterwards. I mean, obviously, it takes all.
Well,
of that
you're
out.
having it there.
Yeah, no, you're having it there. No, but afterwards, obviously, because like you still have some water up here and that, so you're just gonna sort of like just all the last remains, the dregs, the like the little cleg
Nice,
nuts, all that
yeah.
shit. Like that's just gonna fly out of you. And
I remember
then-
someone saying they had a penny in theirs, and they reckon it'd been in there for years.
What?
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah.
I wonder we should find a list of the weirdest things.
It's come out of the
Past.
quantity. I accept that challenge, but I don't want to fall into the horrible X-ray photos. I like the mock
No.
ones. I
Oh, yeah, no,
I
the
make
mock
some of
ones are
those and send to people.
Yeah.
But because I'm weird, but. I actually want to see pictures of things taken out of people after a colonoscopy,
Yeah.
not excluding the tube.
Excluding the tube.
So perhaps
Exclude the tube.
perhaps you had in some geezedropping.
Yeah, I think that's how we
course.
do it usually.
Well,
isn't
we
it?
hear snippets of overheard conversation by ourselves or were sent to us by listeners. This is Geezedropping.
Geezedropping. Having a listen.
I'm going to kick things off in a filthy way for this geeze drop.
Please do.
It's going to be filthy. So, Tony from How to Write a Tune, I know it's been a while, but How to Write a Tune, and Bones knows, of course,
Oh yeah,
he sent me a geeze drop he heard from Boomtown,
the festival.
the festival where he,
Yeah.
of course, had been. Young girl, if I was pregnant, it would be okay, because a baby would be dead. Young girl 2. If you did have a baby, would you sell it for cat? I mean, that could have been like just a joke conversation overheard.
Fucking hell.
That could have been a joke conversation overheard, or just drugged up people.
Would
But
you sell it? Ugh. I hate
if I had a baby, it'd be dead. Oh, right, so you wouldn't have a baby then.
like just people that do ketamine. I just hate it. Them. I hate them.
Yeah.
I just don't like they are the most fucking ridiculous.
It's definitely a festival drug.
Yeah, no, of course it is.
Definitely a festival drug.
I think it's just no, you know what, I'm not even going to go down that fucking route. They're just dickheads. I think it's fuck.
Wow, it was just a geese drop.
I know. Well, now it's a bee in your bonnet, apparently. So,
So I go into another geese drop.
yeah, go on. I got one as well.
Excellent, good work. So, 2 old dears, me and Lizzie are walking along the river, or we're passing the guys' shitty toilets on the riverside.
Oh yeah, yeah. What
And
makes
I
you think
passed
the
it
girls
by-
isn't a shitty toilet as well?
I imagine they are. And 2 old dears are coming towards us, and one of them runs ahead quite frantically and is like, "Excuse me, do you have a spare plastic carrier bag? My friend collects litter, and this bag has paint on it." It's just like, it's a weird thing to say.
That is a really weird request.
That's a weird thing to just,
This one has paint on it.
yeah, and it didn't look that bad. Well, I didn't see what
was-
the problem was. But
Yeah,
the other woman, I looked over her shoulder, and there was this weird-looking old woman.
Well,
And
yeah,
she-
she
and-
collects trash.
And she was like walking into the boys' toilets and stuff. And I'm like, what is she doing in there? I don't understand.
Fucking
I guess
hell.
collecting trash.
I know,
But she
I
look-
know those toilets. I wouldn't even go in there if I was desperate.
No, it's Spider Central.
Not even that. It's just fucking. I bet it.
I mean,
fucking
I have pissed in there a
stinks
few times.
Do you remember the you know where that little sort of alleyway is near Hippodrome?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
That goes
that-
towards
that-
Surburn.
It cuts through to the council building.
Yeah, the little one. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember that when it used to have the public
The
toilet in
toilets
it?
down there. I mean, there's a mattress outside there for fucking ages.
I went in there once and I was just I'll never forget that.
Wow.
It's just
It's like a scene in the movie when someone says it in the background, it fades to like dog fights in World War II.
I've never
Or you going into the toilets.
I've never seen so many mobile phone numbers for people willing to suck dick. I can't believe there's that many people in Kingston alone that are so willing to suck you off that they would put their phone number in a public toilet. I can't believe it. Like, it was just, it just stank, and there was like no, like all the toilets were just wrecked, and obviously there's just fucking drug paraphernalia
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Fuck.
and it's just like, you know what? I can understand why they brick the fucker up. Like,
Yeah. But there was a mattress outside there for ages, and it always had questionable stains on it.
yeah.
What geese drops do you have, Joe?
Well, I was walking to the bus stop the other day, and towards me was coming.
Leading at the bus to the bus stop.
No, I was just walking towards
Nice.
it. Yeah, towards me was a man and his crying child.
Right.
And as I walked past, I just heard the dad go, "Do you want a smoothie when you get home?" And the kid just went, "No." He's like, "Do you want to watch a film when we get home?" Yes. And I just like the fact that the kid just wasn't escaping his tantrum, like even when he was provided the thing that he wanted.
He was in tantrum mode.
Oh, full on, man.
He was in tantrum mode.
Like
It happens.
Red face, just like.
He was in fucking tantrum mode. It happens.
Yeah, man.
There's this one's a bit of an odd geese drop because it's not something I obviously ever heard it, but it wasn't so much in passing. I was on the bus.
I followed them home.
Oh yeah, I followed all the way home. It was a geese for a couple of weeks, I can tell you. But I was on the bus.
That's not geese dropping. That's just geese stalking.
I was on the bus and I was not
Got a
far.
whole transcript here.
Not far from my house, the bus driver was pulling away from the stop, and another 71 was coming towards us by the train station, and he like slammed on the brakes as the bus went past, and he stuck his head out, and he went, "Gary!" And the other bus like stopped, but it's got clearly gone way too past.
Yeah.
Like way far past. And the other driver stuck his head out. Both engines are running. It's loud. It's in the middle of
Yeah.
a fucking main road. And he's just like, looks at him, and my driver goes, "Gary, I saw your dad yesterday. He was looking for you." And the other guy's like, "I can't hear a word you're saying, mate.
Not a clue.
I can't hear a word you're saying." So the driver goes, "I saw your dad yesterday. He was looking for you." And the other driver's like, "Mate, I ain't got a clue." Like, so then he just goes, "Right. I saw your dad." Rather than just give up. And the other driver goes,
Not even just like, right, I'll try explaining it a different
Yeah,
way.
yeah, no,
just the exact same
he
thing.
shouts it louder, but just that bit, "I saw your
Yeah.
dad." And the other guy's like, "Oh, right." And then he's just like, "He was looking for you." And he's like, "All right then." Like, that's it. And then
Clearly didn't hear.
And then my driver's just like, "Ha ha, see you there, fella," and like pulls off. And everyone on the bus is just like, "Really?
Really?
Was that really necessary? You
I-
just wasted everyone's time, including
hell.
the entire bus full of people."
Hooray!
Like,
I was actually, when I was on the bus the other day when I was in Epsom, on the way back, it's quite a sort of like narrowish road.
yeah.
As we were sort of like going down it, like a double decker on the other side going into town had broken down.
Oh, no.
So you couldn't get through this fucking
Yeah.
like gap if it was a bus. So like they're both double deckers. Eventually what they had to do was like literally 5 drivers like pushed the
Wow.
double decker bus like out of the way. But all the time there, like obviously like traffic's going back, they're trying to figure out what to do. There was this like Nigerian fella right at the front of the double decker at the top. By this point I'd taken my headphones off to like see what was going on. And the first thing is I just get a glimpse of him just going just like, "And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do the accent just because it fucking makes it so much
Strap
better."
in, everyone.
He was just
Gonna
like,
get racist.
"What is this? You cannot get a bus through there. This is... How long are we going to be stuck here?" And it's just like, no one sat near him. Not a person near him.
bless him.
Just out loud, like narrating the
Telling
entire
you how
thing.
it is.
Just like, "Oh, he will not get that van. Oh, he's got that van through there. And it's just like, okay.
Oh wow, good job.
I liked him. He was cool. And then like the bus started moving. He was like, blessed.
I actually had a bus story to follow up with, but I've actually forgotten it now. It's crazy. I was like, I told that bus story.
Threw you off.
And then you did
the accent
and then
racist?
you did the accent,
really
and it all
racist?
just went out my head. And I was just like, I don't think it's racist.
Good.
It just threw me off my bus story, which probably would have been way less interesting.
Yours doesn't involve an accent.
No, it doesn't. I do, however, have a series of humorous news articles.
That's right. It's a news episode.
It's a news episode. Again, there was a prepped epispe, but I was like, I kind of feel like doing news episodes. Got a nice buzz on.
We've been discussing future episodes and how we want to sort of have like more of a theme.
Yeah.
Instead of us just being pissed
and sat down,
just generally having a chat.
Yeah, we just have a great time. And just
we enjoy this either way.
Yeah, this is just us documenting moments in our lives.
Think of how much fun the Scientology.
In fact, it's quite rude you guys even listen. Really, this is us documenting great thoughts of great men.
If you don't,
how dare you intrude? How dare you? How dare you come walking into our podcast, listen to our private thoughts?
Take a fucking moment and press. Just stop listening. Just don't. No.
Can you hit that 15-second forward button, please?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you to hear this.
Just skip.
I don't want you to hear this. Skip it. Press it now.
It's okay. I just don't know what we're doing anymore. No, dude, it's all right. No, it's supposed to bend. It's not. It's not supposed to be completely straight.
Oh, back in the room. It's going to come back in. So anyway, I've got some news articles.
Yes.
And I thought we'd do a bit of fun news articling. Now, this story...
News article.
Yes, that's right. I've said it. This article caught my eye.
Uh-huh.
It's about NASA and it's about Twitter. And I like Twitter stories because someone always looks a fucking idiot.
And NASA's evil.
If Twitter has been mentioned and it's not fucking some new app or something, or something new you can do, it's just Twitter's mentioned, someone's been made to look like an idiot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's always fun. So this time it was a hopeful NASA intern.
I know this.
Lost the position before she even started after swearing at a member of NASA's Space Council on Twitter.
So fucking... You'd know, surely. If you gave a fuck enough.
What a pickle. What a pickle.
Please, Greg, tell me more.
Well, the since deleted tweets caused thousands to react on social media platform, eventually bringing the thread to the attention of the US Space Agency.
Imagine, no, can you believe this though? NASA has someone in charge of their social media.
Of course they do, yeah. The tweet in question.
That's mental.
The tweet in question, quoted, "Everyone shut the fuck up. I got accepted for a NASA internship." The Twitter user, who goes by Naomi H., wrote on Tuesday.
She's very entitled.
When another replied, "Language," she responded, "Suck my dick and balls. I'm working at NASA." But unfortunately for her, the person who responded was Homer Hickman. That's right, people.
Uh-huh.
Have the name Homer.
Actually people called Homer.
And Hickman.
A
former NASA engineer and author who now serves on the organization that oversees the space agency.
Fuck.
His response to her profanity-filled tweet simply stated, "I am on the National Space Council that oversees NASA." What a fucking answer. Imagine saying that.
Imagine that. He's been waiting his entire life to say that.
Who are you?
So what do you do?
I'm Joe. I am the officer of the National Space Council that oversees NASA.
They're just like, yeah,
And
Dad.
what do you do?
Yeah,
you
Dad,
work
we
with John
know.
Lewis, do you?
Yeah.
That's nice.
You do now.
What department? Oh, bathroom. Sorry, I only care about
thinking
kitchens.
bathroom.
Fuck you.
I was thinking bathroom. I'm thinking bath towels or something.
Naomi H has since made
kitchen appliances.
Naomi H has since made her tweets protected and changed her bio to taking a break from Twitter for a while.
Yeah, like
that's life's equivalent of "I am currently at the office" email response.
Yeah.
But for life.
It's also like the more like political of just like, I have fucked up.
I'm taking a break from NASA.
I love it when people say that on Twitter, like, or just like Facebook, or any social media where someone says, "I'm taking a break for a bit," and it's just like, how long, like, how dependent are you of these formats that you feel the need to take a break from it?
Well, shortly after, it was brought to light that she was no longer going to have an internship at NASA.
I think we can just...
And Homer Hickman said, "I do not hire and fire at the agency or have any say on employment whatsoever."
Yeah.
But as it turned out, due to the NASA hashtag her friends used that called the agency's attention, it was long after my comments were gone. There's a picture of the tweet thing happening, as just said. No black mark. Apparently, there'd been no black mark on her record. She may reapply, but I doubt she'll get it.
Yeah, fucking right. She told... like one of the head council members to suck her dick and balls.
They have since said, though, after talking to her and looking at her resume, they are certain she deserves a position in the airspace industry and doing all they can to secure her one. That's what Mr. Hickman said.
No, okay, no, I get
Homer's
that.
looking out for her because he knows
I
he's trying to
feel
look good.
No, I feel like the kind of people going for that sort of internship. I don't know. It just seems like a really weird way to conduct yourselves. I know it's obviously like a really exciting thing, but like this is what Twitter's done to people. It's given everyone an ego, like because they think that people give a shit about the 147 characters that they fucking use. OMG, like no. Oh my god, just got a new pumpkin spice latte. Like
I wish Twitter was
autumn's round the corner.
You're in Instagram territory now.
That's I don't know, man. This just shows how fucking cancerous Twitter is.
Well, it just shows how stupid people are as well.
People are. No, they are. I think everyone's so fucking stupid. I think their reactions to the thing have completely changed, and it's all just like I need to be as loud as possible.
Like when you got a new job, you were like, "I've got a new job," but you weren't like saying where it was and what you're doing all on a big post on Facebook. Imagine if you did that for NASA, though.
Yeah. Imagine
you definitely wouldn't do it for NASA. You wouldn't say anything. You might say, "Go to a NASA," like but you wouldn't be like straight away before you officially started.
Yeah, no,
and be
I
like,
would,
"Suck my dick."
No, I would if I'd been like got my dream job at NASA, like apparently this girl did.
Yeah.
What I would fucking do is like announce it by going, "Shut the fuck up and listen." I would be too fucking scared to even
lose it,
announce it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how fucking it's fucking NASA, dude.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Like
throw that shit on Twitter.
Yeah, like that's just fucking mental. I'd be like, yeah, I got a job at Sainsbury's, no problem.
I look forward to the next one. I got a job at John Lewis bathroom department. Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
Let's look at another story I have here, Joe.
What do you think? What do you think about that, Greg?
Just what I just said, I guess. I think it's ridiculous. I wouldn't do it. I'd be fucking too nervous. I mean, great, big celebration, fucking fireworks and fucking party time, NASA. Woo, yeah, fucking A. Spaceships, yeah.
If you like that sort
I'd
of
wait
thing.
till I was there. Well, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of fucking stress to me to work at NASA. Unless I was like even a janitor sounds stressful there.
I know, man. I mean, there's so much you got to do on a daily basis to keep the secret that the Earth is flat.
Exactly.
I mean, who needs that in their life?
You know, gotta make sure all the lenses are curved and make sure everyone buys fisheye lenses.
Oh, you gotta love a fisheye lens.
My next story. A bit of a follow-up to a previous episode. We discussed this a few times.
Is it the woman who fucked a tree?
No, this is tattoos.
Oh, okay.
This is...
Got a new one recently, didn't you?
I have, but this was actually already prepared before
How many
this.
is that now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to count them now.
Yeah, no. Do you remember? No, that we remembered how bad that went when Kaz sat there.
Yeah, and she lost count at like
lost count
12 or 30.
Fucking lost count.
So, yes, I recently had the Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. It's here nicely in my arm.
Yeah.
But this is people who regret tattoos. And we've discussed this previously before, like shit or weird tattoos, like regrettable going abroad.
I bet there's
holiday
tattoos.
tattoos.
The going abroad tattoo has got to be the worst tattoo.
Yeah, there's that videos on the guy that got the bees tattooed on his knees for the bee's knees when he was really fucking drunk in Magaluf. And his mate films him getting it done, and he's all like, "Yeah, fucking yeah, bee's knees, bruv, bee's knees," and like
so ridiculous.
Cuts to him at home, and it's been like a few months, and he's just like, crying, like I can't believe I did it.
I've got bees.
I'm gonna fucking
on my knees.
I need to get him removed.
Yeah.
And the mum and dad were like, that's our boy.
I saw one recently, which was again, obviously summer holiday and all that. A guy had got tattooed onto his arse a quote from Kevin and Stacey, and it was just Smithy's curry order.
Wow.
So it was just like, Prawn booner, lamb booner, chicken booner, bag of chips, and 5 poppadoms.
Well, this is the results of a survey.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that almost like a list?
It's kind of like a list.
Is it presented in a list format?
No. But this is basically
There's no wrong answer, Greg.
This is basically a poll to find out what the most regretted tattoos are, like tattoo design.
Yeah.
I instantly thought tribal.
Okay.
You know, the big boom of tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
And when you see tribal tattoos now, most of the time they're on someone older and they're faded. Or they're young and musty and tanned.
I think everyone thought they made him look like a fucking warrior, and then they realised that getting something like detailed and kind of awesome was the way to go.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of tribal tattoos.
Nah, it's just a shape, isn't it? It's just one big.
I'm not saying some of them don't look good, but I'm just never been.
Yeah, it's just
So, as tattoos become more mainstream, even replacing engagement rings or wedding bands,
Yep.
it's
True.
important to remember that ink is permanent.
That's how Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson got hepatitis.
Well, there you go. It's a lesson for all of us to learn.
They shared a tattoo needle because they thought it would be
Like
like a
loving
loving
and-
gesture
yeah.
that they got like a tattoo on. It just gave them hepatitis.
Fuck. That's sealed you guys together, hasn't it? It's important to remember that ink is permanent, whereas relationship may not be.
Wait, what?
So obviously, one of the first ones regrettable is tattoos, lovers. And... What are you doing?
Permanent?
Permanent. Did I say it wrong?
No, it's just that it lasts forever.
Yeah, it doesn't come off in the shower or anything. It's there for good. So you're fucked with that fucking big cock on your chest. Oh no, wait, that's mine.
I've made. Why is your big cock on my chest?
No, this table can't stop me.
I'm not laying down right now.
So they're saying
Stop trying to titty fuck me.
they're saying that lover's name is the big regrettable. Before you
Of course,
tattoo a lover's name on your body, you should consider the chances that you might not be together forever.
Yeah.
But names aren't the only regrets. Researchers at the University of Portsmouth, they're going in, found that tribal themes and Asian characters are also very high on the list.
Oh yeah, the Asian characters. Yeah. Oh, remember them? Remember that phase? And then soon after that, it was like Arabic, and then I'm pretty sure just the font from the Lord of the Rings.
So it's like, according to results of a study commissioned by Dr. Stephen Crapple, who surveyed 100,000 people in UK who admits to regretting tattoos, regrets range from boredom over design, sloppy technique, or a decrease in sentimental value.
Have you ever seen those ones which are just like the worst portraits?
Oh, that's why I wouldn't
Oh
get a
my
portrait.
god,
It's why I wouldn't get a portrait.
mate! They always, you know what it always is? They always fuck the teeth up.
Yeah. I don't even want a portrait, but I wouldn't want one.
Nah.
Not like a photograph, detailed portrait of someone.
I believe-
Like a family member or something. Like those ones are weird.
I believe the phrase is "wouldn't risk it for a chocolate biscuit."
Well, for being stained for life. So she paid to get it removed. Of those tattooed someone's name on their body, 31% of men and 24% of women admitted they regretted it.
No.
So a higher percentage for the men there.
What do you think? What do you think is cheaper, getting it removed or getting it covered up?
I don't know. A lot of people might not want a tattoo there full stop.
Yeah, no, fair play.
Why
Why have I done that again? Why have I done that again? I've gone Bristol.
It depends what
Fair
you,
play.
It depends what you had though, because you could get a small tattoo that might be cheaper.
Yeah.
But you might well have a big full-on cover-up that costs hundreds. You just,
Yeah.
it depends what you get done, I guess.
But also, I mean, you have to think like if you get like the removal, there is still like scarring.
Yeah,
in it.
apparently it hurts.
Yeah, dude.
A lot.
You have to do it in like sessions, don't you?
Yeah.
I remember
It's like
I
a hot light being buzzed over you.
when I worked in retail, I worked with a girl for a couple of weeks in a different shop, and she was going through the process of getting a tattoo removed.
Yeah.
And she showed me like the first session, and it looked like someone had like soldered metal into where the tattoo was.
Oh.
It was really weird. Like it looked like I was just like that just looks metal. Like, why is that on you? And it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, no, just going through the process to get it removed. And I was like, fucking hell, like it looked really bad.
Maybe she was a robot.
Maybe.
Maybe she was a robot. Tribal tattoos are the cause for regret for 12% of men, while 15% of women revealed they look upon their star constellation tattoos with disdain.
I think it's so funny as well that you can create a list like this. Like, you know, like they all sort of say, you know, people with tattoos always sort of say, oh no, this is a part of me. This is like, you know, these are things that I like. This is like, these are all sort of mean something to me or things that I like.
Yeah.
And then there's just people that go out and get tribal tattoos.
Well, this is it. Out of the 1,000 surveyed, over a fifth of those surveyed admitted it took them no time at all before they decided on their tattoos spontaneously that they wish they'd now held off.
Yeah. What is it you said to me the other day? Obviously, after you obviously recently getting tattooed, and it all kind of sort of came back because you found the voucher. But you said to me that you usually sort of like stick on an idea for a year, and then see how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Otherwise, I'd have some stupid shit on me.
Of course. Like I think that's a very sensible approach.
Yeah,
like a lot of people are just like, fucking need it right now. Need to feel my fucking skin being pierced over and over again by needles.
I mean, I've got a list in my head of stuff I want, but I'm just like, right, when I think of something, I want that next, I'm getting that next.
Yeah.
After about a month or so, I might put that into the rotation.
Yeah.
And get the one I've been holding out for the last 6 months instead. Like, you know.
Yeah. I think, you know, I don't have any tattoos, but I think it's just because it's not something that I've given a lot of thought, but also nothing that I've ever thought that I wanted. I want this on me forever. Like family stuff. I'd like you know, I'd feel weird about doing that.
Yeah,
I remember us having like chats with Kaz and her sort of saying like tattoo artists might not want to do like something that like, you know, like a family member or things like that, because it's just like a like, I don't know if it's like too personal or they're just like not comfortable with it, but it's like I mean, it's probably the same with doing like names or like your not husband's fucking face on your ribs. Like, it's just, but I've never had like something in my head that I've like stuck with and just thought, I'm going to fucking get that. I'm going to get that and put it on me for the rest of my life.
I got my rotations, mate. Like my first tattoo I regretted, but I didn't get another tattoo to cover it up. Yeah. Till like 10 years later. I was just like, you've made this fucking mistake, you live with it. Like,
yeah, man.
And then it was like 10 years later when I'd really thought about it for a few years. All right, I'm going to get this tattoo. Mm-hmm. And then that spot, that one, and then from then it's just like my list.
Yeah.
But in rotation. It also depends how much you want to spend. I've got the lower tier designs in my head and the higher tier. Yeah. I'll probably might get to the higher tier ones.
I came near to being that kind of cunt that gets tattooed on holiday. When I was in Australia, I think me and Bullen were both just sort of like, you know what, this is a groundbreaking thing for us. Like, we're here for a month. Like, you know, we're doing this. We're getting, you know, we're fucking having an experience, all this shit. Let's get something to remember it by. And then we both just thought, nah, fuck that. It's just going to get drunk.
Yeah.
And we did that instead, and it was a much better decision.
I don't want to look after a tattoo. I mean, Ed gets tattooed a lot abroad on holiday.
He has, yeah. No, I think that's
this one in Thailand, the elephant.
But I think he's not just getting like fucking.
How cliche of me.
He's not just like fucking getting like Shagaloof 2018 like tattooed on his ribs.
Fucking Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Becky86.
I like it. So like,
he went night when I met Becky86.
He went to Mexico, got like a sort of skull tattoo. Went to Thailand, got like a lizard and stuff like that. I get that because that's kind of like to that point. It's kind of like, that I was in Thailand and it was a really good time and I got tattooed about it. I understand that.
Yeah,
I know that almost contradicts what I've just said. But I think
I was in Toll and I got a tattoo.
That's probably got more fucking meaning than some cunt getting, I don't know, Gary Wazir on his neck or something.
Actually, this next part of the story touches on to what we just said. Although some of their tattoos was just lower judgment on vacations or stag do's, 55% of women and 50% of men said they'd gotten a regrettable ink on an average day.
What, just waking up?
Just like not even on holiday or anything, just like, I'm just going to get a tattoo.
I mean, I used to work with a girl again, a different girl, when I was in Jessops, and she would go on her lunch break and come back with a piercing. Just because she was just like, yeah, just thought, why not? Like, at one point, she was getting everything. She had just fucking whatever she could get pierced was pierced.
My piercings are pierced.
Yeah.
She had like that
fucking
pierced.
like thing in her wrist, where they screw it in.
In how short a time frame?
It's like 6 months.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I mean, she had like, you know, ears and fucking eyebrow and stuff like that.
She had a nose.
She had a nose, yeah, tongue. But then she got like lips done, and then she got like, I think at one point she was going to get the bridge of her nose, and I was just like, you're a fucking lunatic. Like, I just wanted to sit her down and just be like, "What are you doing?
So
why are you doing this?
Are you going to make me ask the question?
What?
Did she get...
I can't remember.
Right.
Did I find out? I think I did.
I feel like you would have found out.
I think I did find out.
I feel she'd want to tell as well.
Very possible.
Right.
Unfortunately, it was quite some time ago. I can't quite remember.
Right, well, that's the most important part of the story, Joe.
Well, I will reach out to her and
Can
find
you
out.
just drop her a message on Facebook and ask her?
She messaged me recently, actually.
Oh, there you go. There's already
There
a
you
door
go.
open.
She invited me to. Where's she? She invited me to the what's that fucking building in London?
So did she
Shard.
actually message you, or did she just send an invite to all friends on Facebook?
No, it was directly to me.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, respond. Have you responded yet?
This was months ago, dude.
Did you respond months ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now go back
Okay.
out of the blue, same thread, and just be like,
Hey.
"Are you ... down there?"
Shaved?
She'll know.
She'll know.
Yeah, she'll always send you a picture.
I'll be like, hey, do you remember all those times that you were like
Pierced.
that's how I'll do it. I'll just because we'll just reminisce about work. I'll be like, do you remember when you used to just go out and get pierced? Your clip pierced?
Yeah. Straight in all caps.
In all
Exclamation
caps.
mark, question mark.
I wanted to
question mark,
make sure that you
exclamation mark,
saw my question.
Smiley face, shocked face emoji.
I wanted to make sure that you saw my question and answered it.
Additionally, 50% said they'd considered having a tattoo removed but hadn't gone through with it, while 50% said they'd already undergone a painful removal process for the tattoo.
That's quite interesting numbers.
Yeah, it is quite interesting numbers, isn't it?
50-50.
I had to actually look back at that because I was like, that's no fucking sense. That's what it said. People may assume that people who are just young, naive, or victims of their own poor judgment, if they regret a tattoo, the survey actually shows a more complex picture. There are countless reasons why people get tattoos, but there's an equal number of reasons why they get them removed. So this is basically an anti-fucking tattoo article.
Yeah, of course it is. It's very biased. But no, I mean,
Must state wasn't the Metro.
I guess sort of in the sense of like the removal, it depends. I guess it depends on where it is. Can people see it? How much meaning it has to you, and that sort of shit. I mean, is it? Do you hate it because do you want it removed so badly that because you think it makes your body look bad? I don't like. There's a lot of different, I guess, mentalities about it. Whereas it just seems that you could just get it if you like tattoos and you just don't like the one you currently got, get it covered up.
When I was getting tattooed the other week, a woman came in. And she was literally in and out in like 10 minutes. And I didn't see what she got. And it was so quick. And it was like up on her chest. Like, I say chest, more like the shoulder.
Yeah.
Where she just came in, set up, during her, bzz, bzz, done, and then left. And I was like, that was like 10 minutes. I've been standing for like 2 hours. I couldn't see. I couldn't see it. Like,
maybe she's just paying installments.
What
she's
was that?
Like, I got £2 today. And like, go on then.
So
All right.
what was that? Wow, so quick. What could that even been?
What could have that been?
But Lizzie said when she was getting done, she's a woman come in and got like a elephant on her ankle, but it's done literally like me in like a couple of lines. But she said it looked really good. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's it. I mean, some people just want something sort of small, simple. It's not going to fucking cause too much grief, I guess. And then they just. I mean, I had a girlfriend. She like when she turned 18, she's just like, "Can you come with me to Camden? I want to get a tattoo." And I was like, "Okay." And it was literally just 3 stars on like her lower stomach to the side.
Yeah.
Like that bit where your
The
appendix.
star children.
Usually where your appendix is getting taken out. And that was it. And I was just like, how'd you feel about that? She was like, yeah, it's great. And I was just like, all right, well, let's go home then.
Let's go home. Yeah, that's
Sorted, done. And then because obviously I was older than her, I was just like, did he make you get that? And I was like, no. I went with her. She asked me to go with her.
No, I know. I counted a couple of girls that had like the old fucking star on their hip.
Yeah. Stars were a big fucking thing in like, 05.
Yeah. Let's move on to this morning. ITVs this morning.
Oh, okay, right.
With Eamon Holmes.
Yeah, what's happening
And
like Philip
Ruth
Schofield and
Langsford.
shit?
Nah, they're just small. They don't do the full week.
Oh, okay.
They do it kind
But
of
they're
like
the best. But they're the best ones.
they're definitely more.
But
viewers' choice.
they're the ones at the awards.
Yeah.
They're the ones rolling in pissed at like fucking 6
True.
a.m. and start doing this morning.
Oh, so fucking funny.
That is well good.
The fact they let them do it as well. is
Yeah, they're
so
just like,
good.
fuck it.
I don't think they would have let other hosts do that, but they would let them to do it because they know the internet loves it.
The best one was when they turned up in the outfits they were wearing the previous night.
Yeah, from the soap
and they were
awards,
just like,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
I am fucked.
And there was like Snapchats the night before of them doing shots like hours before the show started.
Yeah. I love that.
And they were just giggling. And they said they both seemed so hot, like okay though.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't like they were out to get fucking mortal.
Yeah.
They weren't like you and me and Ed.
But they'd been out all night.
Yeah.
So, Eamon Holmes and Ruth Lansford had a guest on this morning.
Uh-huh.
And this was a woman who reveals to have a baby with a ghost. Now, this was on... This was on TV.
This was on television.
This morning, of all places.
Was it Derek Agora?
ITV This Morning viewers saw host Ruth Lansford and Eamon Holmes joined by Amphifist.
One more time?
Amphifist?
Amphifist?
Well, what's the stone? Amphifist. Amphifist?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, fucking don't make me go over there and show it to you. I'm going to see if I can
I'll lean forward.
zoom in.
Amethyst?
Right, so that's basically what I said.
Amethyst?
We're joined by Aimfist, which is probably
Aimfist.
wrong. Aimfist. It feels like amphisist.
Aim your fist.
Amphisist. Amphisist. I'm going to say amphisist.
Fucking wrong with people.
Joined by Amphisist, a lady who has been romantically involved with a ghost for 6 months. On today's edition of This Morning, Eamon Holmes and Ruth Lansford. It's the same fucking bit. That's the second bit, yeah. Revealed by Amphisist Realm. Realm? That's not her real name. Her name can't be Amphisist Realm.
She's that.
Who has been dating a ghost. Amphisist, a medium and spiritual guidance counsellor,
Fuck off.
left the pair stunned when she revealed she hopes to marry the ghost and have children.
How?
Keen to find out more, Eamon probed. You feel that you're going to connect to such a degree that you will have a spiritual or physical baby, she said. I hope so. Well, I would hope physical, Amphisist explained. So I've been looking into phantom pregnancies, and I believe that a phantom pregnancy is a real pregnancy, but you have a phantom inside you, rather than a baby. I mean, that's bullshit. Phantom pregnancy is a horrible thing. It's not a nice thing to have happen to you. Phantom pregnancy is not a nice thing to go through.
No.
Like, that's...
Is that where you think you're pregnant but you're not?
Yeah. And let your body show, like, the signs of being pregnant. But there's
it's
nothing there.
Like a...
But honestly, when Lizzie was pregnant with Indiana, she was convinced for the first few months it was a phantom pregnancy.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was convinced it was. Like it's just...
What the... Oh.
But she's saying that's actually ghost babies.
Ah!
But she explains why. The reason we don't manage the reason we don't manage to carry them to term is because those people that have them don't sort of understand this or comprehend that it's possible. But I'm hoping through understanding what's going on, my body will be able to. Stunned by her plans, Eamon continued, will you be able to actually deliver a physical baby? Is that what you were saying?
What's it...
I don't know. I'm not sure what it will turn out like.
Of course you're not.
Amethyst replied. Whether it be spirit or human form, I don't know. The pair are so committed to one another, they plan to cement their relationship further, as Amethyst explained. We're hoping to get a hand fasting ceremony soon. It's like a spiritual marriage. Amethyst first encountered her new partner in Australia, and she was instantly attracted to his beautiful energy and powerful presence.
And she's brought him back to England.
When I was over in Australia, I was taking a walk outside in the bush, and it approached me. I refer to it as him, the ghost, because it's easier. He's very ancient, very wise, very kind.
I'm very angry.
I would
I'm
say
so angry, Greg.
he has been on the planet before for a very long time.
I thought I was going to be really fucking chilled out this episode.
Ruth was keen to establish the boundaries of the ghost, asking, is this something you can see or just something you can feel?
I'm furious.
Something you can feel, an emotional, physical presence, Amethyst explained. I fell in love with it. He's the one. Well, that's the last bit now. It's similar to a normal earthbound relationship, but my partner happens to be a spirit. For me, I know that it's real. My relationship is personal. The controversial guest may cause many viewers to take to Twitter, with several praising the host's professional manners throughout the interview. Hashtag this morning. That interview with the woman dating a ghost was hilarious. I don't know how Ruth and Eamon kept a straight face. Another tweeted, Ruth and Eamon, this is very well handled. You are both very respectful. An interesting topic. Eamon and Ruth are both doing a great job keeping a straight face. God. So people agreed. People were just like, what is this? Why are they on? Why is this woman on my TV saying
Why did
this?
what?
Why do you go on the TV?
Why? No, how have they commissioned that to be on television? Why have they paid someone to come onto a TV show and talk such fucking bullshit?
Well, they wanted to do it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. They're giving them TV time.
It just sounds like
They're giving them TV time.
It just sounds like she fell in love with her imaginary friend.
God, they'll allow the vegans on next.
Oh, that's already.
Christ. Or the flat earthers.
Yeah, the flat
No,
earthers
they've been on. I know
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
been on the fucking this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, God. The idiots are winning, Greg.
It's true. They are winning.
This has been foretold. This is Nathan Barley shit.
You know what's really annoying? Like, if she was like had like a popular fucking Twitter or Instagram, I would be really keen to see what happens, just to see if she has.
What's
baby.
she gonna give fucking birth to?
She won't. How's she gonna know when she's pregnant? She won't. Not from a ghost.
She's just gonna fucking do a fanny fart and just be like, "Oh, there it is."
I mean, what makes her know that the phantom pregnancy? She doesn't know that. She just randomly thinks that.
What she's done is she's taken a phrase which
Unless
is
her dad
phantom.
was a ghost.
She's taken the
Daddy
phrase
issues.
phantom pregnancy, meaning obviously the psychological sort of
Yeah.
element of the you think you're
pregnant, you're not.
And instead she's just been like, yeah, no, I mean phantom, but ghosts. And everyone's just like, right. So you're pregnant with a ghost?
You're ghost pregnant.
So she's really just, what's that fucking word?
Mental.
No, yeah, that, batshit, loco, odd. Some might even say spastic.
Oh, fucking hell.
What's the she's what's in The Exorcist, isn't it?
Possessed.
There you go. She's just possessed. She's not pregnant. She's just
What, by a
possessed.
ghost?
Yeah, well, she's got a ghost inside her.
Wow.
So she's possessed.
Right, that's not expected that to go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's romantic, like in that film Ghost.
They didn't.
Maybe they do sit at home and make pottery together.
Yeah, but if you think about Ghost, basically Demi Moore just
hangs out with Whoopi Goldberg.
Just danced with Whoopi Goldberg. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's pretty sexy.
Like, if he gets inside me,
So
I'll
she
pretend
kiss
to be
him?
him.
Does she kiss?
I'm pretty sure there's a kiss, which
Yeah.
pretty much just means that she's made out with Whoopi Goldberg.
Wow. I saw a great poster today for that. You know that film, The Nun from The Conjuring?
Yes, I did see that.
The poster's like a normal nun with like the burn mark going through the poster. And the
Yeah,
top half's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the ghost one. But the bottom half of the poster was sort of like Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Act.
I hadn't seen that one.
It's good.
That's
It's
good.
good. It's a good poster.
Quick question.
Yes.
Probably could have been for the sound check. Who would win in a fight?
Me.
Whoopi Goldberg or Oprah Winfrey? In a fist fight, not a fight of black intellect or money. Just like a full-blown fucking fist fight.
I feel Oprah would want it more.
True.
I don't know.
She's a very powerful woman.
Yeah, but Whoopi Goldberg, I reckon.
I
be a
reckon
good
Whoopi's
drunk
gonna.
fighter.
I reckon Whoopi's gonna whoopie some ass.
Oh, there you go. That's the reason you asked.
No.
I
genuinely
I
curious.
kind of feel Whoopi Goldberg win, but I kind of want Oprah to win.
Yeah.
And I think Oprah would want it more.
I
These
think
are some of my favourite things. And just throw fucking shoes at her and stuff.
bees.
Yeah.
I think
I
that-
kicked your ass and you'll get a brand new fucking moped. They're under your seat.
I think Whoopi will give it, but Oprah will fucking take it and keep getting up.
Yeah.
And
it'd be
that
like the
is
end of
what will
Rocky.
tire out Whoopi.
Yeah, she'll tire
And
her
then
out,
she's just gonna be like, bitch,
pushing her over.
and then she's gonna fucking smack her in one punch.
That's a good call.
I reckon that would be the way it goes.
That's a
It's not
good
the way I
call.
want to see it go.
That's
but
a good call.
at the end of the day, you got to think about these things.
Yeah. So,
Oprah's just like, nah.
that was well thought,
I've
actually.
got a magazine. Used to have a chat show. Some people think I'm married to Dr. Phil.
I'm not.
And she is not.
I'm angry. I'm gonna kick your ass.
She likes books.
She throws
And then-
books.
and then she throws books.
Oh, she could do.
I threw the book at people.
Should we go into agony aunts?
Yeah, why not?
Why don't we get some advice that wasn't asked by us with You didn't ask for it, but here's our advice.
I
Anyway,
you know,
hold on.
No.
Joe has something
In
to
fact,
say.
actually, no. I'm going to stop. So I literally sidetracked us. I'm not over this ghost thing.
I thought we were over the ghost thing.
No, I'm annoyed by it. That's just like I don't. Oh, you know what? And I think I'm annoyed by my curiosity of it and just being like, I want to see.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to see when due date comes.
Yeah, well,
and
that's
what
what I
the fuck's
mean.
going to happen.
Yeah, so I can be there and be like, ha ha!
I'm also trying to think of a ghost sort of miscarriage pun. I can't really think of it. Like it's not there. I can't think of it.
Annoyingly, I can.
An abusion.
Well, it's so bad.
And now agony arts.
I wasn't ready for that. Agony arts.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to you talk to me. I don't want your advice. I just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Disclaimer, do not take our advice. If you do, we will not be held accountable for inedible heartbreak.
My new boyfriend proposed to me, but we've only been together a few weeks.
Ooh.
My new man wants me to make me his fourth wife.
Wow.
I mean, that's just like that's
There's a
not
reason.
good.
There's a reason you're the fourth.
But we've only been together a few weeks. We're in
A
the
few
middle-
weeks indicates to me less than a month,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would appear that way. Yeah. We're in the middle of what you might call a whirlwind romance. We met on a Monday and he'd moved in by Thursday.
All right, Craig David. Fucking hell.
He's got about this wrong. He's supposed to make love on Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
He's got to check
but
his
chill.
calendar.
But chill on the Sunday.
He's got to check his calendar.
That's
Fuck.
God's day.
Yeah, well, yeah. You want to
No
relax.
one be fucking on
No,
Sunday.
you want to chill out.
You want to relax after 4 days of constant sex.
Yeah, and have your roast dinner.
Offer.
Ooh.
So he's moved in. So he met on a Monday, moved in by Thursday. Since then, we have spent hardly a minute apart. On my birthday, he got down on one knee and proposed. He said he loved me with all his heart, and he'd finally found his soulmate
Oh, God.
on the fourth try. He offered me his grandmother's engagement ring, something
Jesus.
he'd never done before with other wives,
She's lost 5 rings now.
and asked me to spend the rest of my life with him.
Because he's out of rings, that's why.
That's a terrifying thing. Spend the rest of her life with him, so he's going to kill her.
Yeah.
He's absolutely going to kill her. Now I'm flattered but torn. Can I trust him to be different with me? Oh, different, right, yeah.
Yeah.
We met via a mutual friend, and he's been honest about his love life from the start. His first wife, when he was 19, pretended to be pregnant in order to trap him. That marriage only lasted 6 weeks. The second wife ran off with another woman, while the third simply decided she didn't want to be married a woman anymore. She now lives in her own little cottage in the Scottish Highlands, and they're still good friends.
She's dead.
Yeah, she's definitely dead. He's the first to admit he's been unlucky in love, but he feels he has finally hit the jackpot with me. My friends are all urging me to take the plunge and marry him.
What?
Your
What's happening
friends
here?
are fucking insane.
What's happening here?
I'm nearly 30.
Oh my God, they just want to have a fucking party.
With several failed relationships behind you. Well, love, look, you know what? We're not all fucking blessed,
It's
all right?
fine, you're 30.
They've always criticised me for being too picky and slow to commit. The mutual friend who introduced us insists he's a great guy who has made some very bad choices in his past. I do admit he's gorgeous looking and exceptionally good in bed.
Wow.
All that experience, I suppose.
Well, yeah, well.
But I am setting myself up for a fall when there's no denying that his track record is pretty appalling. She now lives in the Scot. We've done that bit. Commit. Blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. So that's the end of it.
Wow.
Greg, thoughts?
Say no, but don't break up with him yet.
So insane.
Maybe just say, look, can we just take it slow for a bit?
Why don't they go through
See
like?
how he reacts, because you got to test
They're
that.
not even like.
If you're considering for some reason marrying this guy, you got to say no, or just say let's take it slow, just to gauge his reaction. See if you can see a bit of an anger since aside in him.
I don't
be like-
don't test him.
Don't be like,
No, I don't wanna-
yes,
no,
let's
don't.
get married.
Don't
And then
test
later
him.
on, when the ring's on the finger, you find out he's fucking like mental.
Don't encourage her to wind him up.
Well, just a test. Don't do it to his face. Just do it over the phone, maybe. Just see how he gets. If he gets aggy, just be like, well, fuck this guy. He's not respecting my wishes. He's all about him. He wants marry. I need to prove everybody that I can be a good husband. Haha, married again.
No, don't get me wrong. It's
take that, ex-wives.
fucking insane. It's ridiculous. Like to meet someone and then 4 days be moving in. You don't know a fucking person after 4
Yeah, and
days.
it's not like they've known each other for a while and they were friends before. They met through a mutual friend.
I don't understand. Like, I just don't think that you can fucking judge like that shit so quickly.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's so.
You can't. So, they always say love comes in mysterious ways, and fucking, it's such a romantic story. He's just trying to make a romantic story. Oh, so romantic, you proposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also stupid when you think about it long term.
It's
What a
fucking
romantic,
dumb.
what a romantic gesture. Yeah, well, he's a bit nuts.
What's that like?
It might have been romantic in the 1800s. It's not romantic now.
You know the that film, The Graduate.
Yeah.
Like the ending of
There
it,
you
it's
go,
him like
introduce
running.
me.
He goes and fucking steals her from her wedding, and
Yeah.
they get on the bus and they sit on
A
the back
very
of the
much
bus.
parody scene.
Yeah. But I like it. They just literally sit at the end, and then like the sound of silence starts playing, and you basically just both see him just go, "Fuck."
Yeah.
It's so fucking like, and then that's the end of the film.
Yeah.
They're just like they went on to stay together for 2 weeks.
No,
and
that's
then
good,
drifted
wasn't it?
apart.
Yeah, they drifted apart. She eventually got back with the future husband, married him. Because they
don't
were
know.
just like, what have we done? That was a
think-
moment of madness I'm
It
paying
was.
for the rest of my life.
I think you're right in the sense of they should stay together but not get married.
Yeah. And maybe eventually slowly break up with him. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you don't want to be with them, then don't fucking be with them.
but yeah, I would do that. And that's a sensible answer. If I was to give bad advice, I'd be like, yeah, do it. It'd be great.
Imagine the holiday.
Just do it. Imagine it. eh?
Imagine the holiday.
Don't think of it as so much as a wedding, but more than a holiday with a stranger.
Yeah.
And you get a ring.
I don't know, man. I just can't imagine like meeting someone and then just being like, you should move in with me after 4 days of knowing each other.
If
That like,
you started seeing this girl, and then you were just like, me and Ed like, oh, when can we meet you? And you're like, oh, she moved in yesterday.
yeah.
But Joe, you only had your first date on Tuesday. It's Thursday now. She's Craig David, you.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, nah, man, screw it though. We chill on Sunday. It's fine.
No, we haven't had sex yet.
Yeah. Nah, we're taking it slow. Although I am going to propose
Just
to
be
her.
like, so basically, you've got a flatmate.
So I am going to propose to her though. I'd be like, what's that? What?
I'd like to think that you and Ed would talk me down
Well, I
from
probably
the
would,
edge
yeah.
of anything.
If that was a timeline. But here,
Ed is fantastically blunt.
you kind of get the feeling that these friends that are like, do it, are more his friends. And they're like, oh, he's had a hard time. It's so nice to find him a woman. Oh, we can freaking hook him up with Sally.
having your friends.
It's probably been hooked up by the friends, and they're like, yay, we did something nice. They're going to get married. We did it, girls. Yeah.
did it. This one's for the ages.
High five and freeze in the air and then quantum leap.
So I'm assuming all of her friends are like married then,
Or, I don't know, or
because she
just
doesn't
his friends.
mention it, but she sort of mentioned her age and the fact
Yeah.
that she's had failed relationships.
Well, that's what it is called when you're almost 30.
Yeah,
Right, it's fine.
I'm nearly mid-30s.
Well,
and I
there you
still ain't
go.
got fucking figured out.
Well, there you go, see?
Fuck it.
So make sure you propose to the next one when you meet Joe. Instant, don't let it go.
Don't tell me that. Don't
Be
say
really insane, and after a few days invite her to live here, then propose.
that. Don't worry, I was insane.
There's 3 women buried in this flat.
Fucking hell. Can you guess where?
Yeah, because I haven't got a garden, so guess where they are.
Well, basically anything that is
In the
screwed,
loft.
anything screwed shut has probably got a body behind it.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think. Oh, I don't know. No, I do know. It's fucking bonkers.
Yes,
Don't do
it's
that shit.
bonkers, Yeah.
Or just go on a holiday and then it'd be like, bye.
Yeah, go on a holiday together, but not straight away.
Yeah, just go on a holiday together.
Yeah, but not straight away.
Just
give
do
it time.
something.
Just make sure he's not going to go crazy mental.
Do something. Find out something that will be
A weekend, maybe, to test the
like
waters.
do something that will conflict with his emotions and see how he responds. There's an
We're
idea.
going to a divorce party.
That's how you get an emotional reaction out of someone.
Yeah, prompt them, and then test them.
Yeah, that's a great way.
Make a list and make assumptions. Ah, yes, you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well,
We all go a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say it brings us to the end. We kind of both gave sensible answers, but then decided just the
Well,
worst.
no,
decisions, just
I
go ahead
mean,
and do it.
that's how I feel this has gone now. We actually end up giving advice, and then
We're
you
so
realise
outraged by it.
realise that we're giving advice, and then
We do the opposite.
flippity flop it. Also, if we are giving bad advice, I think he should marry his sister.
Yeah, why not? That'd be a fucking no one saw that coming.
Why not? No one will see
Or
that
her
coming.
sister if you haven't got one. Just marry someone that isn't her. It'd be interesting. What a story that would be.
Adopt.
Yes, I
and
said
then
yes.
marry
Sorry,
them.
you took 3 days to answer, so I married the housekeeper.
Who's that director? What do you call him? The
Steven
Jewish one.
Spielberg. What?
The Jewish one with the glasses.
Oh, fucking, what's his fucking name?
Mate,
Woody Allen.
All I had in my head was Willie Nelson.
No, I can see why. Though.
Yeah, right. Woody Allen adopted that girl, married her.
It's true. It's true.
Do a Woody Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen, that shit.
Oh my God, I can't believe this girl. She's adopted. And
You
now
went
I'm
a bit,
marrying her.
You went a bit short sticker for a second.
I did.
there.
It's
She's adopted.
She's adopted. It went a bit Boston.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She's adopted and now I'm marrying her. Sandy. Is
She's
she dying? Is Olivia Newton-John dying?
Olivia Newton-John, Don dying.
Has she
No,
Olivia
apparently she's
Newton-John?
apparently she's good. Apparently she's all clear. Or she's
Really?
okay. I saw a picture of her.
Because I
today and
heard
said she
like
was
people
good.
saying like, oh, she's on death's door.
No, well that's what the
Turned
rumor
out
was.
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, well that's what they confused them, didn't they? I didn't know anything until I saw a picture of her saying Newton-John photographed out and about in good health or something. And I was like, I didn't even know she had
Yeah, it's
bad
because she
health.
was stood right next to John Travolta.
I was like, I didn't even
You
realise.
stand next to John Travolta, you look brilliant.
Oh well, yeah, well. For some reason, I was picturing Patrick Swayze when you were saying that, and I was like, yeah, well, he's dead, and he looked bad before. Like, so I was like, yeah, okay.
She's
now
like
I
the
realize.
wind.
Now I realise you're talking about John Travolta.
There you go.
I'm confused.
Always good to get an extra 10 minutes out of us. I find
Yes,
a way. I
Yeah,
find a way.
Good work, squeezing it.
Well, that was episode 86, I
We
guess.
believe that was episode 86.
Could be. It's questionable.
We'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
We went to some fun places, didn't we?
We did indeed.
We'll come back to those never again.
Yeah.
It'll be equally crazy
Hey
next
man,
time.
we got plenty of more episodes to go before the year's out.
We are ending with, if you haven't heard it already, you might not, if you can hear it again, the trailer to the next radio play with the adventures of Ritz, Cricker and Disturbance, Time Vagina.
Remember that? Remember when we did
Remember
a
that?
radio play?
Remember the radio play?
Well, we're doing another
With
one.
the big ending when fucking Ritz Cricker was shot, spoilers, and fell out of a window into the river.
Spoilers.
And everyone had turned against Disturbance.
So he had to run. He had to run away.
He had to run away.
Ran away. Got out of Grimwood.
And now it's 2 years later, and wow,
Hey,
things
man,
have happened.
Shit has happened.
Things have happened. Disturbance is not at its best, and the Time Vagina is coming.
Yes.
And when that opens, the world is fucked.
Yeah.
So that's the plot to Time Vagina.
That's it.
But the trailer will explain it better than us. Thanks for listening. I
Fuck
bid you
your
a
Infinity
farewell.
Stones. We got a time vagina.
I have been Greg Phantom Pregnancy on Twitter, Armstrong.
And I have been Joe Abusive Jackson.
I did it again.
Hidden deep within Toa, Surrey, lies the completely made-up town of Grimwood, under the protection from their very own detective duo, Ritz, Cricker and Disturbance.
I'm sorry.
Mayo, what are you doing? You are all alone, and behind that door is every criminal at my disposal.
Grimwood needs you.
Now it really begins. Ritz, I hope you're out there. Ex-Benedict just broke into Grimwood Asylum.
Why?
What do you know about the patient in room 23? This town needs you, Dick. No. This town needs Ritz. Well, Ritz is dead. You need to accept that. No. No. You're washed up, Dick. Ritz would be so disappointed in you. Ritz would be so disappointed in you. Dick Disturbance. Who goes there?
Dick?
Seabreeze.
The Time Vagina. Dear God.
Seabreeze.
Ooh, someone's wife.
Oh, God. My husband would never stick it there.
Well, I stick it everywhere.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com You can also follow us on Twitter via @podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.